What do you think is causing your losses? It is the way that thing works. To be profitable in the long run, you need to set up the system in a way that will increase the probabilities for you. For trading, gravity is not relevant, but here we have other fundamental laws to consider. If you do a strategy test, it will create a result. And it isn't even important if it is a profit or a loss. Because once you have a result, you are able to improve it. Critical situations are traded through using a predetermined formula just as consistently as normal trading phases. Driving on icy roads is a much higher risk than losing a few $100s on a small account, but one situation can cost you good night's sleep while you might not even notice the risk of your daily commute. It always depends on the person in front of the screen how the right system would be defined. It makes no difference which technical solution you prefer, at some point in time something will go wrong. If you use Windows computers, they will reboot when they like to because of updates. It would also be possible to trade each currency pair on a different account. Any 10-year-old computer can do that. Algorithmic trading requires consistency, and often it looks like the system would not work properly. I used to have a broker, actually a good one. This broker is honest, has a good regulation, and I trust him. But this broker is very restrictive and changes the rules on a regular basis. Some time ago, my former employer released a company policy that simple login passwords could no longer be used. His idea was to increase the security, but it didn't work. And what happened? People started to write their passwords on a piece of paper and store that piece of paper under the desk pad. Losses feel bad, and that can cause fearful behavior. You might want to hurt your trading plan just to feel better. Remember that a loss is an interruption, and after that most people will most likely trade again with the same entry signal. So if it didn't work this time, it should work next time, right? Imagine you are driving a car on the highway. You might want to drive at 100 kilometers per hour, but if the car in front of you is too slow, you have to adjust your speed. I think that looking for financial experts is a good way to give up responsibility, but I doubt that it is a good way to make consistent profits. One of the things that I really like is that an automated trading system is able to trade several positions on the same chart. Currency pairs never declare bankruptcy. They are easy to understand and offer all the movement and liquidity I need. When you use a cent account, 100,000 cents can then be traded like your account size would be $100,000. I think that some of the financial experts have their expertise. But some other so-called experts do things that may not be in the best interest of their clients.